In this video, I'd like to share the #1 reason why skinny guys are struggling to gain strength and size. It's very simple. You're not eating enough food. Now, I know some may feel differently about that statement. They believe that they have a super fast metabolism or even bad genetics, or that their program is not that good. But 9 out of 10 times, that's not even the case. In fact, if you're skinny, you're probably a novice, right? Well, novices can gain strength pretty easily, even on systems that are not optimal. So in that case, consistency and hard work can trump even a good program. And as far as the genetics claim is, I don't believe that. I think it's a cop-out for many people. I certainly agree that there are some individuals who are less blessed than others, but it's not accounting for all skinny guys. The #1 problem is a lack of food, okay? And let me share this other fundamental truth. You don't have a large appetite, rather a small one. Because if you really did eat a lot of food, it would show. You would have a gut, or you'd be in a chubby state. Hard gainers are typically people who struggle to eat a lot of food. That's the problem. So my advice is to start calculating very seriously what you're ingesting. You must do this for now to better understand your body, better understand macronutrients, even micronutrients, and discover if you're hitting those numbers. Because if you're eating in a calorie surplus, weight will pile on, and you should not have trouble in the gym. Your recovery should be on point. In that case, it comes down to a programming issue if you're not making gains in the surplus. So that's something you'd have to reevaluate. But most of you are not in a surplus, especially if you're a teenager. As a teenager, you automatically require additional calories throughout the day. Your body is in a growing state. And if you are in a deficit, that's not optimal. Another thing that skinny guys really struggle with is this idea of wanting to stay shredded or super lean. Please get out of that trap. Right now, your objective should be to gain as much size as possible, gain as much strength as possible. Eat in a calorie surplus, or at least a maintenance for now until you plateau, and then increase the food. The truth is that you can get your abs back later, and you don't have to gain that much weight, okay? You can do a nice lean bulk, take your time, and you'll be a little bit fluffier. But actually, you'll look better because you won't be skinny ripped anymore. You'll be decently lean with big muscles. And on top of that, because you have higher muscle mass, your body fat naturally lowers. Compare a natural bodybuilder who's shredded versus a cyclist who's shredded. You can see the difference in how the muscles look simply because of the size. So I recommend that if you're very skinny, you begin tracking your foods very religiously. Learn how to read nutritional labels. I know that Scooby 1961 showed the world how to do this many years ago, among many other people, right? So watch that video, learn how to read nutritional labels, maybe get yourself a food scale, and perhaps even consider getting on a digital app like MyFitnessPal, something like that. Or track it manually if you prefer pen and paper. But track, at least for now, to establish the habit, to ensure that you're actually getting what you claim you are. Estimating for now is not what I would recommend. Make sure that you're 100% precise. And the worst possible scenario, you're going to have to force feed. When I was trying to get as big as possible, this is what I had to do. I was eating meals that I didn't want to have, but it was part of the game. I was very skinny too once upon a time. Don't worry, I can relate to you. I used to be 120 pounds. I was a complete twig. No muscle, no strength, just weak. So I understand your frustrations. I too thought that I was eating all kinds of food, but I was wrong, and most of you are wrong as well. So please take on this message and begin eating more food. Now, you don't have to do this through dirty means, okay? You don't have to be eating junk food. Just add some stuff. Watch my video that I did a while back called The Ultimate Guide to Gaining Weight. I think that will serve you in a tremendous way. So that will be attached in the description box, comment section, and maybe even in a card over here, okay? But that's what you have to do. Eat more food, and all these problems that you're experiencing will automatically be resolved. For the most part. Remember, When I make these videos, I'm speaking on behalf of the majority of the population. I'm not talking about those who have specific conditions or the outlier, okay? I'm talking about the average skinny guy who is struggling to gain mass, okay? So if you want more content for the other skinny people who are having trouble, well, let me know, and I will do my best to help you out. But for now, follow this one thing, which is to eat more food. And I think that your body will thank you greatly.